heavy chip on their shoulder, and Anna Bright's is even bigger because she got dumped and mixed earlier today. Let's play pickleball.
Well, that's the power, and we're going to see plenty of power and spin from the ladies on the near end. And Dave, everybody on court is matching, and I love it when that happens.
Yes. Great counter from Genie Bouchard, and learning the idea. Like, you don't fade or slide in tennis. That's just, it's part of the evolution, and saw it there nicely.
And a big factor for Sleeth and Bouchard is, of course, when you're playing with a team that has a ton of power, like Rohrabacher and Bright, you have to back off the kitchen line a bit. But I want to see if they can hold their ground at times and handle some of that pace with counterattacks. Bouchard did on point 1.
Just can't get anything to bounce, and it's entertaining, but not if you're the one popping up lobs.
Yeah, not a winning strategy in the long term. It's going to happen point to point, but have to find a way to make that ball bounce, as you said. And interesting on that previous scramble point too is you will see Layne Sleeth go to the slice quite often, and not just the backhand side, but the forehand side. A bit unusual for a high pedigreed tennis player.
And you see Bouchard is sliding or fading very early, so Sleeth is going to have a lot of court to cover in the middle here.
Yeah, and Artie Koster a little bit with that incredible spin on the dink from Rachel Rohrabacher.
Okay, let's play out balls for 100, Alex.
Nice play from Anna up the middle, controlled roll. Isn't it Ken now, not Alex?
Yeah, it is, but I mean, it's 100% Ken, but...
I love some Jeopardy.
Yes.
You can reference that anytime you want to, partner.
I mean, I love Ken Jennings, but the phrase has got to be.
Yeah.
That's
right.
respect. It's respect.
I think that is a fair statement.
And a Canadian himself, so let's keep that rolling. Certainly RIP Mr. Trebek, and we'll move on here. Can the Canadian ladies find a way to get it on the scoreboard and then just get going? And that's the difference. Like, Rohrabacher could care less who's in front. I mean,
that's just a blow up. But I also like to get forward for Bouchard and Sleeth a quality third shot drive and then a fifth shot to come forward. So I think that is a pairing, especially with their tennis backgrounds, that could work for them.
Yeah, and when it gets to the kitchen, just the pinpoint destruction of spin. Everyone thinks, oh, Rachel and Anna hit the ball so hard. They can, but it's the spin at the kitchen that is just devastating. Nice from Sleeth.
Yeah, it's a good little combination. Started the fire, did Bouchard, and then Sleeth finishes.
4-0-2.
That's a nice counter, but Rachel ready for the next ball. And I would even actually like to see Sleeth and Bouchard, even if they make a couple more dink errors, they should go for a bit more. Because if they hit those plain dead dinks to Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher, they're going to be in trouble with all of those rolls and spins.
Oh dear, we have a Canadian ramming right through the net.
Look like only person injured is the net.
Yes.
So that's a good situation to be in. Memes of pickleball. There you go. There's the layup that you're looking for.
Yes.
At least they're having a great time with it. Our Genie Bouchard and Layne Sleeth.
And fortunately, this isn't one of those nets that's, you know, tied down. I mean, that could have been ugly. We'll send Genie the bill for the net cams.
Oh, man.
I mean, that ball barely trickled over, and then here we'll see it again. Genie just could not stop the bus.
I'm sorry. That is just amazing.
She is howling at herself over there right now. And Genie has a great sense of humor and very self-deprecating as well. So I'm sure, I bet she posts that herself.
602.
A bull towards the red cape right there.
Side out.
We agree, Anna Bright.
Why are you missing? It's just so good. I love the self-talk. It's such an important part of all racket paddle sports.
Oh, misses the serve again. And going for the serve, I think, is important in this match. But
Sure.
need to get both chances.
I mean, another way to get forward is to serve big, and then your third shot is easier.
Yeah, great finish there. Bouchard prefers the backhand, so I like that she's been driving it with that. They just haven't been able to get set. 6-zip the 2 seed. I mean, that's the violence with spin right there.
That's exactly right. And as I was kind of thinking, have to be careful backing up too far on the kitchen line when Bright and Rohrabacher are being aggressive, because you expose your feet and you expose the angles, and they can find them.
And Genie runs over the net, and then the first net cord after that doesn't go their way. The net is mad. Okay, I am not helping you, ladies in black. 8-0 though. Okay, so it is Bouchard attacks cross court with the 2E, and Rohrabacher kind of got tied up a bit.
Yeah, that's a bit unusual from that position to go inside out with the backhand attack, and she definitely caught Rachel Rohrabacher off guard.
There's that slice, and then what a counter from Genie Bouchard. Lots of ladies in tennis have seen the power of that right there. So got that new Genie Bouchard Versix paddle going. And they're on the board.
Another nice backhand rip.
1-8-1.
I mean, they made him hit 7 winners.
Yeah, they certainly did, and it's very similar. Our Bouchard and Rohrabacher, or excuse me, Bright and Rohrabacher as the #1 seeds, Anna Lee and Catherine, relentless with their pressure.
Half-hearted attack there from Bouchard, gets absolutely mauled. Either go or don't.
8-1-1. Second serve.
And just the soliloquy at 8-1, just furious with herself.
Yeah, and I love this quote from Anna Bright. I asked her about a particular player, and Anna Bright says, "I don't know about her. She doesn't get upset enough when she misses." And I was like, wow, that really sums up a lot right there. Your intensity, Anna.
Wow, nice from Sleeth. But Genie can't pick her up, and we are at game point for Bright and Rohrabacher.
Yes. 10-1-2.
And there's the relentless pressure and a very tidy 11-1. Crack a big serve and get a look at a drive.
Yeah, that's tough. Net very involved in this match so far.
Yeah, to say the least, the most involved it's been in some time.
Yes, yeah. So really, as I was saying before, we had to look at the Sparkies. It's some of the court positioning and decision making, I think, is most of the issue for Bouchard and Sleeth.
Just wide, too much indeed, Anna Bright, but what a defense of an attack down the line. I mean, Bouchard's 5'11".
Yeah, much better job of holding the line there. And it's tough to do against a team with so much firepower, but you can't scramble on every single point.
Point.
Yeah, perfectly placed to the middle. A couple times now that Genie hasn't been able to get underneath the ball on that two-handed backhand dink.
I'd love Sleeth to just come take it with the forehand.
I think that is a great option as well. Don't even have to worry about Genie getting that ball. Sleeth come over with the forehand, like you said, and that is a pretty standard pattern for two right-handers. Left-sided player taking about 60–65% of the court.
Man, full rotation from Sleeth there. That was nice.
Yeah, very nice job from her of whipping through with topspin there. Occasionally going to that slice, which is a much better option when scrambling, not when you're holding the kitchen line.
Just wide, so the scrambliness finally hits the scoreboard.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they shouldn't hold the kitchen line. They should just play two back.
Yeah.
1-2-1.
Little off balance for Sleeth there.
One, two, two. Side out.
Yeah, tough possession. Ball back over to Rohrabacher and Bright.
They didn't get to the kitchen, but they got a point, which is a rare sentence.
That is very true.
Oh, no. Didn't get on top of it.
Yeah, it's another situation where that slice can work against you. You have to be so perfect when that ball is not dropping down with topspin. Almost no margin for error on that shot.
Wow, what a track down from Bouchard, and then Sleeth is there. Oh,
goodness! I mean, they are very athletic. They cover the court well, and Sleeth, multiple times I've seen in her young career, she will go to the slide and the splits. So you can see why these two were such great tennis players.
4-1-1.
Trying Genie on the left here. And Rohrabacher just absolutely firing away.
Trunk rotation.
Yes.
She's had that from day one. Really whips through the ball using the core
5-1-1.
so well.
Point.
And there's the pressure on the return there
Timeout
to
receivers, 6-1-1.
decide to cross back to your preferred side. And we love it because we can prepare for the exact matches that we're going to call and give you all the insights that we've got on those players. That's just absolutely beautiful from Anna Bright right there.
Yeah, standard format. We might not have been able to talk about Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce with Catherine Parinto earlier. So exactly right, Dave.
7-1-1.
It's just too much firepower. I even like a couple of those one-handed rolls from Sleeth. She's kind of maximizing her length, reaching into the kitchen. But Bright and Rohrabacher, they just don't care. They're ripping through on everything.
Oh my, what an interesting, where the left hand on the paddle was there. It's like, I am chopping wood here. Wasn't a clean grip hold there. Yeah, and positioning, and when you switch back and forth and you're new and a new team, I think they've played one other tournament, you just get kind of out of whack there.
Yeah, and decision making could also be when you're at the kitchen and your opponents are back, do I let the ball bounce or do I take it out of the air? You can lose balance if you make the wrong decision.
And that's a rally where their best stuff kept coming back, and we are at match point. So Bouchard has had quite the progressive draw experience. Annalie Waters in singles earlier today, played well, lost. And here we are at match point on the other side. And that stays in as Rohrabacher lets it go, and the ooh and ah of the crowd there. They're into it, even at the scoreboard.
Absolutely.
1-10-1.
You.
And I think right there, Dave, another decision making. Sleeth made a beautiful drop.
Yes.
She came forward and Bouchard held.
Yes.
This is the process that you have to go through. It's not easy out there.
You.
And
Right up.
I mean, the scramble adds exceptional entertainment
Yes,
value.
it does.
But it does not add to the scoreboard very often. Match point number 2. What a pretty shot from Layne Sleeth right there.
Yeah, that was nasty. So I agree completely with you on the scramble. Looks cool. You win about 10%. So don't rely on that. Have that be the backup plan.
And what a fitting way to end this. So Bright and Rohrabacher looking every bit as dangerous as they usually do. And Bouchard and Sleeth.
Ladies smashing the competition and headed to the quarterfinals. That was exactly the way you want to play a match. How are you feeling moving on?
Pretty good. It's nice to be out here. This venue's incredible. The fans are awesome. So I always love playing here in San Clemente.
Well, guys, you come into this tournament as the number 2 seeds, but not that long ago, you guys were the new kids on the block. What's it like carrying that pressure now being at the top?
It's definitely different. I've been playing like a fair amount tournaments longer than Rachel, but yeah, I don't know. We talk about it sometimes. Like we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and there's a lot of external pressure. But you have to remember, like we're really new, so we're just having fun out here.
Well, 4 ladies on the court, all X tennis. What parts of tennis have helped you or hurt you in pickleball?
I think ground stroke wise, from the baseline, it translates really well, but it also hurts you. I think on third shot drops is a whole entire new concept for you to learn. But also, the swing volleys are there, but when you're at the kitchen, just remembering like it's not like a tennis volley up there. You just got to swing, because in tennis, that's kind of a huge no when you're up at the net. So just making those adjustments, but it helps. It hurts, but it helps more, I think.
Congratulations, ladies, and thank you. Dave.